You just posted something, a photo, a thought, a story, and now you're checking. You refresh the page. You look at the likes. You read the comments. 5 minutes later, you check again, then again. You tell yourself you'll put the phone down, but you can't. You need to know how many people saw it. Did they like it? What did they think? Even when you're not posting, you're scrolling. You're watching other people's lives unfold in real time. You're comparing your behind the scenes to their highlight reel. And every time you try to take a break, you feel anxious, like you're missing something important. Like if you're not online, you don't exist. If this sounds familiar, I need you to understand something. This is not a character flaw. You're not shallow or attention seeking. You're caught in a psychological trap that was engineered to keep you hooked. And today, we're going to decode why you crave social media and how to break free from the validation loop. Let's start with the neuroscience. Social media platforms are designed to exploit your brain's reward system. Every like, every comment, every notification triggers a release of dopamine. This is the same neurotransmitter that's released when you eat food, have sex, or use drugs. Your brain experiences social validation as a reward, and it wants more. But here's the problem: social media doesn't give you consistent rewards, it gives you variable rewards. Sometimes you post and get 100 likes, sometimes you get 10. You never know what you're going to get, and that unpredictability is what makes it addictive. Psychologists call this a variable ratio reinforcement schedule. It's the same mechanism that makes slot machines so addictive. You keep pulling the lever because the next pull might be the big win. But there's a deeper layer to this. Your craving for social media isn't just about dopamine, it's about something more fundamental. It's about belonging. Human beings are wired for connection. For thousands of years, being part of a tribe meant survival, being excluded meant death. So your brain is constantly scanning for social signals. Am I accepted? Am I valued? Do I belong? In the past, you got these signals from face to face interactions, but now social media has hijacked this system. It's turned belonging into a metric: likes, followers, comments. These numbers become a proxy for your social worth. And because they're quantifiable, they're also comparable. You're not just asking, do people like me? You're asking, do people like me as much as they like them? This creates a toxic cycle. You post to feel validated. You get some validation, which feels good for a moment. But then the dopamine fades, and you're left feeling empty. So you post again, hoping for a bigger hit. But the more you rely on external validation, the less you trust your internal sense of worth. You start to believe that your value is determined by how others respond to you. And here's the cruelest part: social media gives you the illusion of connection without the substance. You can have thousands of followers and still feel lonely because what you're getting is not real intimacy, it's performance. You're curating a version of yourself that you think people will like, and they're doing the same. Everyone is performing, and no one is truly seen. So, how do we break free from this loop? You need a framework that rebuilds your internal validation system. Step one is recognizing the craving for what it is. When you feel the urge to check social media, pause. Ask yourself, what am I actually looking for right now? Are you bored, anxious, lonely, seeking validation? Name the feeling. This creates awareness, and awareness is the first step to change. Step two is separating your worth from the metrics. Your value as a human being is not determined by likes or followers. Those numbers measure engagement, not worth. They measure how well you're playing the algorithm game, not how good of a person you are. Write this down and put it somewhere you can see it. I am valuable regardless of how many people validate me online. Step three is creating friction. Make it harder to access social media. Delete the apps from your phone and only access them through a browser. Turn off all notifications. Log out after every session so you have to consciously log back in. These small barriers give your brain time to pause and ask, do I really need to do this right now? Step 4 is replacing the habit. You're not just trying to stop using social media, you're trying to fill the void it's been filling. What do you actually need? If you're bored, find a more engaging activity. If you're lonely, reach out to a real person. If you're seeking validation, practice self affirmation. Give yourself what you've been asking strangers to give you. Step 5 is the 24-hour rule. Before you post anything, wait 24 hours. Ask yourself, am I posting this because I genuinely want to share it or because I need validation? If it's the latter, don't post. This breaks the compulsive cycle and helps you regain control. And finally, step 6 is building real connection. Social media is junk food for your social needs. It gives you a quick hit, but leaves you malnourished. You need real, face to face connection. Call a friend. Have a deep conversation. Spend time with people who know the real you, not the curated version. This is what actually fills the void. Here's what I want you to remember: your craving for social media is not a sign of weakness. It's a sign that you have a deep human need for connection and belonging, but you've been trying to meet that need in a place that can never truly satisfy it. You don't need more followers. You don't need more likes. You need to reconnect with yourself. You need to remember that you existed before social media and you were valuable then. You're still valuable now. So the next time you reach for your phone, ask yourself what you're really reaching for, and then give yourself what you actually need. Not the performance, not the metrics, just the truth. You are enough, exactly as you are, whether anyone is watching or not.